King Charles never made a mistake, as Harry's feeble allegations had unintended consequences. Welcome back to the Princess Diana News channel, where we provide you with the latest updates on Princess Diana. It is quite apparent that Harry consistently accuses Charles of wrongdoing, yet he fails to provide any specific details about his father's alleged misdeeds. Although Harry deserves respect, Charles did not commit any mistakes. Initially, despite the claim suggesting that Harry is James Hewitt's biological child, Charles acknowledged his responsibilities as Diana's spouse. He accepted him and granted him a position within the monarchy. Without a doubt, Harry was born into a life of immense privilege. I am aware that he will never achieve the highest rank, but does it truly matter? Consider the significant proximity he has to that position compared to the majority of us. Harry possesses an abundance of riches and enjoys a level of privilege that is beyond the reach of the average person's imagination. However, due to his unfortunate inheritance of the less desirable genetic traits that occasionally manifest in the royal family, Harry fails to find any value in his prestigious position. Harry repeatedly mentions that he will not engage in certain actions unless he receives an apology from his family. However, as he is unable to specify why his family should apologize, receiving an apology is an unlikely possibility for him. Harry firmly believes that simply being around brings happiness to others, and he is certain that not being there will greatly upset both his family and fellow citizens. Perhaps King Charles was not known for being a particularly loving parent. Why does it matter? I mean, that's not how he was brought up. Despite not receiving much love from his parents, he held them in high esteem and showed them deep reverence. It was simply a component of the work. When Harry and Meghan expressed their desire for independence, they were abruptly disconnected. They chose to detach themselves because it appeared to be their desire, or at least that's what they professed. Harry's honorary military titles were stripped by the late Queen, not Charles. Charles initially had the responsibility to provide assistance to Meghan and Harry, however, he later made the decision to withdraw his support. Despite their self-sufficiency, it appeared that both of them desired financial assistance even though they were capable of providing for themselves. Therefore, Harry made the bold decision to set off on a quest to eradicate his own father. The Oprah interview effectively revealed numerous falsehoods stated by Harry and Meghan. They were unable to deny it when real photographic proof contradicted their claims. The fact of the matter is, the media thoroughly enjoyed pitting Charles against Diana. Diana and Harry were frequently captured in photographs, but Charles was rarely seen showing affection towards Harry through the lens of photographers. Once Harry and Meghan became husband and wife, Harry, who was expected to act maturely, informed his father, grandmother, and brother that he and Meghan desired to resign from their roles as working members of the royal family. Instead, they desired to live a self-sufficient life and generate their own income. However, despite granting them the freedom they desired from his authority, Harry failed to value it. I suppose he desired his family to plead with both of them not to leave. To provide Meghan with an exclusive source of income that is unique to her and unavailable to anyone else. It appears that they desired the opportunity to leisurely wait for an engaging task to come their way before committing to any work. Naturally, that outcome was never going to occur. Harry now disapproves of Charles and his deceased grandmother's decision to grant him the freedom he and Meghan initially professed to desire. During Harry's teenage years, he exhibited unruly behavior, but afterwards, he appeared to be responsible and disciplined. Although he had some good moments, I don't believe he was particularly awful prior to Meghan's arrival. As an adult, he achieved noteworthy accomplishments both in the military and in his efforts to support charitable causes. It appeared that he had a great rapport with William and Catherine as well. And subsequently, Meghan appeared in his life, causing a significant shift in everything. Since the death of his mother, Harry has been consistently perceived and regarded as a sorrowful and unfortunate child. That was an immensely tragic event. However, his older sibling also experienced the loss of their mother. But, unlike Harry, William has not behaved similarly. He has not disparaged or disrespected the family. Harry requires professional psychological assistance. He is not seeking pity from everyone. It is essential that he assumes responsibility for his actions and the harm he has caused others, including his dishonesty concerning his own family and various other instances, which began even prior to his marriage to Meghan. And I continue to believe that a contributing factor to the issue lies in the insufficient disciplinary measures imposed on Harry when he initially displayed unacceptable behavior. They provided him with positive reinforcement. They allowed all his fits of rage. Furthermore, King Charles gave his worthless younger son permission to wed Meghan Markle, an egotistical tormentor. In my opinion, this is the only mistake that king made. In my opinion, he was not strict enough with Harry when it came to his role as a father. Perhaps Charles could have benefited from emulating his father's stricter demeanor. Even as an adult, Charles's father did not hesitate to assert his authority over him. In a particular interview, Charles displayed foolish behavior. According to Philip, he advised him to stop behaving in a manner that reflected negatively on himself and to cease causing distress to my wife. Those were his exact words. Prince Philip failed to mention the Queen. Charles was said to be moved to tears by this small interaction. However, upon observing Harry, it is evident that he managed to escape the consequences of his actions far too easily. Regrettably, the loss of Diana is a topic that has been excessively discussed. I am acquainted with individuals who, at a tender age, experienced the heartbreaking loss of their parents, and yet their behavior bears no resemblance to that of Harry. They quickly had to carry on with their lives. Perhaps, it would have been wise for the authorities to inquire about his drug addiction when reports initially surfaced of his drug usage. Perhaps Charles lacked the ability to provide proper direction for his son. Perhaps a more assertive approach could have shaped an entirely different individual. However, blaming others for the situation will not be an effective solution. Harry, it is important for you to take responsibility for the consequences of your own actions. I believe Prince Philip had high expectations for King Charles due to his position as the eldest son and his future as the potential king. I believe Prince Philip desired a son who embodied a more masculine persona. Contrarily, Charles possessed an innate gentleness and sensitivity, finding joy in the arts. Yet, it seemed that understanding him was a challenge. Despite occasional tensions, King Charles consistently demonstrated respect and reverence for his parents, regardless of any strains in their relationship. Upon Princess Anne's birth, it became evident that Prince Philip deeply desired her, resulting in a strong bond between them. Prince Philip likely did not feel as concerned or bothered by the arrival of Princess Andrew and Edward. He had already acquired Princess Anne. Numerous released photographs exhibit the king's affable demeanor towards everyone, particularly his displays of affection towards Zara and Prince Louis. I have a strong affection for it primarily because they possess the appearance of everyday individuals. One would be unaware that it was a ruler. One might easily mistake this for a heartwarming bond between a doting grandfather and his cherished grandson. That picture emits an abundance of love. It is evident that he and Zara share a strong bond in their relationship. Upon their initial encounter each day, she greets him with a courteous curtsy. However, afterwards, she warmly embraces him, planting friendly kisses on his cheek and affectionately draping her arm around him. They clearly enjoy each other's company immensely. I haven't observed any of the other nieces and nephews engaging in such behavior. In my opinion, she stands out as the most loving member of the family. Zara holds a significant position in his affections, being his eldest niece. Her personality stands in stark contrast to Louise, Beatrice, and Eugenie. Beatrice and Louise come off as reserved, whereas Eugenie gives me a slightly suspicious vibe. Zara possesses a delightful sense of humor, exudes immense affection, and effortlessly displays her love. It is evident that she holds immense affection for her entire family. She greets each new individual with equal excitement. Undoubtedly, she is her mother's daughter. Okay, that was slightly off topic, but let's refocus on the initial problem. Images depicting the development of Harry throughout his formative years consistently capture his disdainful expressions and immature, defiant demeanor. There are certain pictures where his happiness is visibly evident. However, in numerous photographs, it is evident that he possesses a volatile temperament. I strongly doubt that the king could have taken any measures to fully appease his ungrateful, envious son. Particularly following the encounter between the son and the well-known figure Meghan Markle, the situation became more significant. Harry has consistently been indulged, and I believe he adores his mother excessively. He remained unaware of it, while William, who was unfortunate, became her trusted confidant. He would discreetly slide handkerchiefs under the bathroom door for her, as she seemed deeply upset. However, his understanding of his mother's personality surpassed Harry's knowledge significantly. During an interview, he once stated that you have two choices, either allow it to shape you or let it shatter you. Without a doubt, William made the conscious decision to allow it to shape him. Harry made the decision to let it shatter his spirit. To put it differently, he was unaware of his mother's activities. Perhaps it would have been wise for them to not provide him with excessive protection. Both Harry and William had deep affection for their mother, that much is certain. It is undeniable. Regrettably, Harry continues to perceive her as an admirable person. William perceives her as an authentic individual, for she embodies her true essence as a human being. Currently, I genuinely have strong affection for Diana. She demonstrated incredible generosity and commitment to charitable causes. It has been 26 years since Diana's departure. Now is the time when we must grant her the tranquility she deserves. Harry, I want your attention. Harry should refrain from using his mother's memory as an excuse or playing the role of a victim. He is taking advantage of his mother's memory in a harmful manner. There are two young men who have experienced the loss of their mother. Harry isn't the sole focus. Do you share my viewpoint? I encourage you to further discuss Harry with me in the comments section. Feel free to share my video with anyone who would appreciate it, without hesitation. Kindly stay updated on future developments by subscribing to the Princess Diana News channel. I am extremely grateful for your viewership, bid farewell to you, and eagerly anticipate reconnecting with you in future videos.